welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I was thinking of something that I could do that's like different from like a reaction video. And as I was thinking, I was scrolling through my timeline and I saw a video of a band I like, and I thought to myself, I could definitely tell you guys about the many concert experiences that I've had with rock bands, and that's what I'm gonna do today. I'm also gonna be doing my makeup because I don't want to just sit here staring at a camera. So if you're interested, keep watching the video and give it a thumbs up, and here we go. So it was spring 2017. I was in a very like in between space, and 2017 was definitely a year where I was like heavy into rock music. I mean, I've always been into rock music, but that year a lot was happening with me, and I was into Pierce the Veil, still am, Sleeping with Sirens, Of Mice and Men, and a bunch of other bands. And me and one of my cousins are also interested in kind of the same music. So he said, hey, I got a band for you. Listen to this band and tell me what you think. And the band was State Champs. So I listened to State Champs, and I think the song that he sent to me was Secrets. I listened to it, I was like, ooh, I like this. I like this sound. I want more. I'm gonna listen to more. And so I did. All April, I was listening to State Champs. I was into it. I really liked their music. And so I started following them on Twitter and Instagram. And I saw that they had a show coming up. And I was like, oh my God, I need to go. The only problem that I had was I would have to go by myself. And I've never like been to, this being my first show, I've never been to a rock show. So the one person that I knew would go with me doesn't live in the same state as me, which just really sucks, because my best friend Gabby, I knew she would have loved it, but she lives in a completely different state than me, and it would have been really hard for her to go. So I was like, screw it. This will be a great experience for me. I never do anything with my life. I need to live a little. So I decided, you know what? I'm gonna go see State Champs. So it's May and it's time for the show. And I'm gonna put in like some clips of what I look like on the show day. I was hyped. I had black and blue braids. I had on some lipstick. I had on these shades. I had on my Vans. I was ready. But my mom and I drove to Charlotte to go to the show because I was not about to drive to a city by myself, because your girl back in the day was scared of driving in the city. So I get there and I'm waiting in line. I'm texting my best friend, texting my cousin, because I was waiting in line for like an hour because I got there like really early. And I was like, yeah, I'm hyped. I'm ready. I was also scouting out to see if there was other black people at the show, because generally they're not really, I don't see a lot of black people going to like rock concerts. Back in the day, I didn't see a lot. Now I see a whole lot. I had to, you know, sometimes you gotta look for your people just for like comfort. I don't know if anybody else does that, but I do, just to like feel like you're not alone. So yeah, I saw a couple of black people there. I was like, yes, y'all look so cute. Love. But yeah, I was waiting in line. I took some photos. I'll put photos in as I'm talking so that you guys can see what I'm talking about. I waited in line and eventually they let us go in. And it was amazing. So, being that it was my first concert, I did not do any research about like what might happen at a concert of this proportion. So, I know that people like to crowd surf at shows, but I was like, no, they're not gonna do that. There's signs that say this, you shouldn't do that. I was wrong, and I'll get into that later. So I'll start with like some of the opening acts that I saw that I really liked. So the first act that I saw was this British band by the name of Don Broco. This is my first time ever seeing anybody on stage, and they came out and they had like so much energy. I was like shocked and amazed. It was their first time in America. I was like, oh, cool. And everybody was just like super hype. I was also really close to the stage because I was like, yeah, this is my first show. I'm gonna get as close as possible. Once again, I'll tell you why that's a big mistake. Anyways, Don Broco. They were the first rock band that I like officially saw because they were the opening act. And let me tell you, Don Broco was crazy. They were, when I say crazy, they were amazing. If I can find some video of them performing, I'm gonna put it in. So after seeing them perform, I was like, yes, I like this band. I'm gonna have to check them out later. Just dropped my can't do anything right. But anyways, during this time I was also really into music photography, and I really wanted to pursue music photography because I thought it'd be cool. So I took some photos just to see how it felt to get in the feel of it. At this time, I didn't have a camera, so I was using my iPhone. Not the best quality, but it's what I had. But yeah, Don Broco. 10 out of 10 would recommend. I will, in the description box, I will put some of my favorite Don Broco songs, so that if anybody out there really wants to check out Don Broco, you can. I have a story about Don Broco towards the end of this as well, because you know what, I'm just gonna save it. So after Don Broco, there was a band called With Confidence. I used to be like super into WithCon. Funny story about With Confidence is I had one of their songs, Godzilla, on my Spotify rock playlist, and I never actually paid attention to what they look like because I just heard the song. I never looked them up. So when that song started playing, I was like, wait a minute, I know this song. I definitely know this song. And so I went and I pulled up my Spotify playlist. I was like, oh my God, I know you. And I was like super hyped. So this is when I say like I don't pay attention to stuff sometimes, because people will be like a part of the show and I don't actually pay attention, and the next thing I know, I'm like, oh my God, you're here? I didn't know. I saw Against the Current. Against the Current was pretty cool. I didn't know any of their songs, so I was just chilling in the mood. But a lot of people... No, was like, oh, cool. And I appreciate that they have a female lead singer. I love when I see a female lead, and I'm always like, yes, girl, sing it, yeah. She's a really good singer. I can't remember her name right now, but the lead singer of Against the Current is amazing. So my best friend is gonna beat me up because she always like, yo, you need to blend. Why don't you blend your makeup? I'm like, I don't know how. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm sorry. She's like, blend. She sent me a video one time, and it was, I don't remember who it was. The guy was like, blend, bitch, blend. I was like, oh, I don't know how to blend. So Gabby, if you're watching this, don't hurt me. I'm sorry. Oh, one thing I forgot. I keep forgetting stuff. So, while Don Broco was performing, there's a song that they have that it's called Pretty. Song is banging. I'm gonna put that in my playlist down below. But anyways, they have a song called Pretty. And I was like, yeah, I like this song. And then towards the middle of the song, they like, you know what, you guys? We gonna have a circle pit. And I was like, a what? It's like, circle pit. I was like, oh, I don't know what that is. And I saw a bunch of people running around in a circle. It was crazy. Yeah, they had a circle pit. One show they had a wall of death. The other show they had a circle pit. And this show had a circle pit. And I was like, oh shit. I'm so glad I'm not in the middle right now. Because let me tell you, circle pits are crazy. But anyways, to the main attraction of today's video, State Champs. State Champs comes out. And I'm like, oh my god, it's about to go down. And I'm so excited. People start like jumping and screaming. And I'm like, woo! And that's when shit got real. Because everybody and their mother started getting super close. And nobody ever told me that at rock shows, when the main group goes on, people like to get super close. And I was like, oh shit, what is going on? I was not ready. I wasn't ready. And that's when I got pushed to the front. I was like, oh shit. So that's one good thing, I guess. I got to be super close during the main show, but I was also extremely terrified at this time. So once State Champs started performing, like I said, everybody got super close. And that's also when all the crowd surfing started. And I wasn't paying attention. I was just like, woo, go guys, this is my song. Yeah. I was like not paying attention at all. And people started coming. The next thing I know, I got kicked in the head. I got kicked in the head twice. No, I got kicked in the head once, and then I got kicked in the neck. And I was like, what the fuck? Somebody almost fell on me. This is why I say, be careful. If you guys are in the front, if you're anywhere close to the front, be careful. Because shit gets real at the front. You have to make sure the person who's crowd surfing gets to the front, gets on stage, and is able to like either walk off the stage, or if they jump back off the stage, which you hope to God that they don't, because that shit's not fun. Just make sure the person who's crowd surfing gets to where they're going safely. Protect your neck, and yeah, it got crazy. It got super, super crazy. Um, I was scared. I'm not gonna lie. I said it before. I was terrified. But aside from that, it was really fun. Like, I got to hear a lot of my favorite songs. They played, of course, they played Secrets. Secrets was the last song that they played. They played Remedy, which is an awesome song. Deadly Conversation. If you guys have ever heard that song, it's super awesome. And I was just so excited to be there, like be in the moment. There's something about, I don't know if you guys can relate, but there's something about like going to a live show that just makes you feel like alive. And I felt that and I loved it. So I was super happy to have State Champs be the first show, the first concert that I've ever, first rock concert that I've ever been to. They definitely made it so that I wanted to go to more shows. So this whole experience, I know I'm leaving stuff out. I can't think off the top of my head, but this whole experience was like super amazing. I got to see a band that I liked. I got introduced to 3 other bands that are super cool, and I had a really fun time. So the show ends. Oh no, wait, the show doesn't end. Cause during Secrets, remember how I said I was like super close to I was like at the front. Like I was so close to the front that the speakers, I could touch it. I could touch the speakers. So as I'm at the front and they're playing Secrets, the lead singer, whose name is Derek, he comes over to my side. He like reaches his hand out. He's like, yeah. I grabbed his hand, and everybody else tried to grab his hand. I was like, get out the way, bitches. We having a moment. And I was like, yeah, I got a handshake from Derek. This is so cool. So that was like a really like fun moment in my life. Anyways, after the show, I got some merch, my first ever concert merch. It's a white shirt that says State Champs right here, or not State, it's the State Champs logo. And then on the back of it, it says, we attract what we're ready for, which is a song off of Losing Myself, which is one of my favorite State Champ songs. I got this Around the World and Back CD, which is super awesome. It's like, it is a 2-disc CD. So you get the album Around the World and Back. So I think it's the deluxe version. You get the Around the World and Back album, and then you also get the DVD for their concert, their documentary. That's what I meant to say. And it was amazing. So after the show, I had to wait for my mother because my mother had the car. So I'm just chilling, waiting outside, texting my friend. No, I am skipping stuff. After the show, I go and buy more merch. I bought, like I said, I bought State Champs merch. And then I saw Don Broco and I was like, oh, should I meet them? I'm so scared. If you guys don't know, I really have like a rough time talking to people in person, or like not, if it's not through texting, it's really hard for me to like communicate what I like to people. Like if I'm not super confident that you'll understand where I'm coming from, it's like super hard for me to communicate with people. So I was like, if I can do this, if I can go up to Don Broco and talk to them, then it'd be cool. I've also heard a lot of horror stories about people meeting bands that they like, and the people in the bands are assholes, so I was kind of scared about that. But I said, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna try. There's no harm in trying. And I went to their merch table. They were meeting people, they were autographing albums and stuff like that, and I was like, hi, and they were like, hello. They're British. I don't know if I said that before. They're British, and their British accents were like chef's kiss. I was like, oh my god, you guys are the first band I've ever seen live. And they were like, what? We're like the first band ever? I was like, yes. He's like, this is such a important moment in our lives. And I was like, yes, I love you guys now. And so they were super nice. Don Broco are like some of the nicest people I've ever met. I have some other concert stories about Don Broco, so if you guys want to hear about those, leave this video a like and I'll tell you about it. But anyways, I took a photo with them. I'll put that over here. Don Broco are like some of the nicest people ever. Once again, check them out. So as I'm waiting for my mom to come out, texting my friend, and I see a bunch of people like huddled around, and I'm like, I wonder what they're doing. And the next thing I know, the lead singer of State Champs comes out, and he's like talking to people. They're like getting photos, and I'm like, I want to meet him. I really, really want to meet him, but I'm scared. I have a lot of social anxiety sometimes, especially when like meeting, I guess, famous people. I don't want to say that I'm scared of famous people, but people scare me. So I'm like thinking in my head, I'm either gonna do this and it's gonna be awesome, or I'm not gonna do it and I'm gonna regret it later. So I had to like psych myself up. I'm like, all right, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. So I walk up to him and I'm like, hi, this is the first concert I've ever been to. And he's like, awesome. And I'm like, oh, cool. He said it's awesome. And I was like, can you sign my CD? And he takes it and he signs the CD, and it's super awesome because now on my Around the World and Back album, I have an autograph from Derek. I was like, oh, that's so cool. You're so awesome. I didn't say this to him, but in my head, I was like, oh. I was such a loser. Like, I was so nervous. Anyways, and also I was like, can I also have a photo with you? And he's like, yeah, sure, come here. And so we took a selfie together. And I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna remember this for the rest of my life. And I'm gonna put the photo right here. It was awesome. So I met Don Broco for the first time. I met the lead singer of State Champs. I met Derek. They're the same people. I just wanted to say his name. And I had like the most amazing time. Considering it was my first concert, I had the most amazing time ever. Like I said, this opened up like my wanting to go to more concerts, and it made me less self-conscious of being alone, because I feel like when you go to rock shows, you aren't technically alone, even if you go by yourself. You're surrounded by a bunch of people who are just like you, who a lot of them, this is not gonna work. A lot of them have the have a lot of the same problems as you feel like you do, which in 2017, I'll say 2014 to even still now, weren't the best years for me, especially in 2014. So I depended on music a lot back then, even now. It's like a getaway from my day-to-day life. Music is like truly an escape for me. So being that this was my first show, it holds a very special place in my heart. I'll always forever be grateful to my cousin for introducing me to State Champs. I will always and forever be grateful for State Champs for having a fan base that is like super awesome, and them being some of the coolest people I've ever had the pleasure of being into their music. And I'm also grateful to the bands that I met that day that weren't complete assholes. Because like I said, I've heard horror stories of people going to meet and greets in shows, and it's just a complete and utter nightmare for them. So I'm happy that my first concert experience was good and that it's not tainted, and I absolutely fucking love State Champs, hands down. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw on some lipstick and I'll be right back. So guys, this is the finished look. Ow, my doorknob. Okay, this is the finished look. I didn't really do much. I was talking too much and trying to drag out the makeup process. I'm not a professional, so if you don't like it, I'm sorry. I tried, but this is what I would like normally wear for like a concert. I just like to spice up the lip a little bit. I usually wear red lip because I've been told red lip is a little cute, you know, but I didn't have any in my immediate vicinity, so I just went with a muddy type brown color. But anyways, yeah, State Champs was absolutely amazing. I've actually seen them twice now. So I saw them in 2017, and then I saw them in 2018. I saw them in 2018 at Vans Warped Tour. I've seen a lot of other bands since 2017. So if you guys like this video and you're interested in hearing more concert experiences that I've had, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and comment down below and let me know if you like this video. It's something new that I'm trying. I know I'm kind of bad at explaining stuff, which I'll try to get better at, but if you did like this video, once again, give it a big thumbs up and make sure you comment, like, subscribe, share it with your friends. Also leave some reaction videos that you guys would like me to watch down below. K-pop, rock, pop, whatever, I'll check it out. I'm always interested in learning about new artists or just taking a trip down memory lane. So whatever you guys want to have me watch, I'll check it out for sure. Yeah, and until next time, I will see you guys later. Bye. We attract what we're ready for. It's something I can't ignore. Sometimes I think I'm down.